Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. We're getting started here with Satisfactory. Normally I do this on a Sunday, but we're going to do it today on Saturday. Normally I do this on Saturday. We're going to do this today on Sunday. Let me see. I've got something not showing up here. Let me find that real quick. Should have an overlay with my right there. Music playlist. Is not working. Hold on. Let me get that fixed and we'll go right to the game. Huh. Okay. We're gonna make it invisible and bring it back. Okay. Well, I love it when things work, but when they don't, it does get annoying. So somewhere up here, you should be seeing a overlay for the songs. If you don't, let me know. I'll try to figure out what's going on. I have the source in here, and the source says it shows up. Put down source when not visible. That's not it. Refresh browser. When it comes back here. Let's try that. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. Hey, we're going to jump back into Satisfactory. We were getting some stuff done last time. Yeah, so we're over here. We've got a little bit going on. I'm sorry. I get used to where shift and sprint is in different games, and changing from one to the other is annoying. I might just have to change in Minecraft to have sprint on the shift button and sneak on the control, because I just get so used to pressing control to sprint. Do I have a jetpack yet? Hold on. Do not have my jetpack yet. Okay. All right, so guys, we got a little bit more automated over here. We've got, sorry, I'm thinking through. We found another node for iron over here. We got it producing for us, and we're smelting it immediately. We got it splitting between two. One is making iron plates. One is making screws from iron rods. So iron rods and screws. And we have reinforced plates coming out of this assembler here. And they're going to go on down here and run and slap. Run and not working. Okay, that's where I left it. I did not make it come all the way down here. We're going to try to loop it down this way. So if we can make that great. We come right next to this belt. Right there. Nope. Sometimes you gotta be picky with... Why does it do that? Okay. Here. This is not going to... we just have to fix that real quick. Post. Get him. We're gonna bring that right about here so we can kind of follow this belt. We're bringing these over as far as we can, closer to our base area, which is just a beginner base. We are eventually going to get something better, but do what you can with what you got. These Mark I conveyors are still pretty slow. In fact, it's quicker to walk than to ride on them, so we're going to use them for now. But the thing is, we need these reinforced plates and Mark II belts, and that is not... I'm just going to bring this over here. Turn it in. Put it right there. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going to keep dragging this over. Sometimes getting into the line right is just a pain in the tail. And we're going to bring it to here, and we're going to put a container up next to it. Put it away. Right there. Okay. Now we can connect this into that, and we're storing our plates whenever they come in. As they slowly come in. Goodness. Okay. Let me think. What were we last doing here? So we got up to that level. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here watching. Again, we're just doing some Satisfactory. I'm still pretty early on in this playthrough. Let's see what our current objective. Build the space elevator. We need to get jump pads. Jump pads is the last milestone in this particular, I think, the second. Shoot. Yeah, second tier. It's the only thing we have left. And then next is going to be starting to build the Space Needle after that. So we need iron plates, cable. We have these two automatically crafting right now. We're going to go grab some of that. Rotors, we do not. But that is going to take iron rods and screws. So we need to go get some of that going. We might just handcraft these 50 rotors. And get that taken care of. 1 second. Yeah, because handcrafting might be quicker than trying to set up automation for that at the moment. It's going to take a bit. We don't have another iron node, so we'd have to borrow what we currently have. Second. Let's get that back over here. Okay, cool. All right. I gotta answer a message real quick. Okay, yes. So screws, I don't think we have coming in here right now. Let's see, that's plates. We can go ahead and get the plates we need. 300. Get two of these real quick. You know what? Let's just grab this one. We don't have extras. And then wire, cable. I got 76 there. Oh, there's the rods and screws. Okay, we should be able to make it. This should be my cable over here. I need 150. There's 188. We're gonna go ahead and grab rods and screws so we can start making rotors. And after we get our rotors, we can go ahead and submit for this next milestone. Get that taken care of. Got 7 rotors there. I don't know where I picked them up from. There's that. I'm going to drag this together, see if we can combine. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. We need more metal plates. There's that. Rotors. I think we have all the stuff to make it. So 50 of them total. We just come here and pound these out real quick. And there's a rotor. Okay. See how many we can make. 14. That's not nearly enough. What am I short on? Screws, maybe? Yeah, I'm gonna need more screws. That's gonna be our hold up on this. So this might take a bit to get everything we need to complete this this tier. But once we do that, yeah, screws. Okay, we can make more screws from the rods we have though. Like this. Excuse me, I had to get a drink there. Scroll down to see what this says. So tell us how much rotors we can make with the current stock that we have. We're gonna have to keep going to get enough rotors. We have, let's see, 14 in our inventory. There's 7 there already. That's 21. So we need 29 more. To have everything. So 29 more rotors. And we'll be good to go. And the next thing is going to be making the Space Needle base. And that's going to take a good bit of resources. So 13. Okay. We're getting there. I think I'm going to do some adventuring in here. Y'all let me know if anybody's watching and chatting. Let's make some goals for adventuring. What should we get to? I want to find some berries. I don't have any berries on me yet. I do have them. I know there's some up the hill, and I went up there last week, and I totally forgot to grab any. We did some other things up there, but I did not, in fact, grab some sweet berries. There's a lizard dog that's roaming around the base, and I'd like to go ahead and tame him and have him in there. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I've got a noise suppressor going on because it is hot over here today, and I wanted to keep the air conditioner running, so I didn't want the noise of that coming through too much. But we'll just see how it pans out. If the experiment failed and the noise suppression doesn't work, I will not use it anymore, and just you know, suffer in the heat. Okay, what do we got? 24. We're almost there. 29's our goal. Uh-oh, we went backwards. That means we've used up too many rods. It's okay, there's plenty more rods, so we're just going to go ahead and make the rotors that we can, go grab some more rods, and then we'll take it from there. We will need to eventually get another assembler going to just automatically make rotors, because rotors are going to be the next step in things we have to make to accomplish stuff. So let's see here. 31, 32. Okay. All right. Yeah, get more rods. They're just over here. Luckily, we have rods being produced and being brought over. So it's not much of a problem. Right there, let's go ahead and grab another stack of those, and we should be good to go. Jump. Okay. Right there. Okay, we're just getting space, and it's going to keep going. 4 to 5. Once that gets to 50, we'll just turn around and go and throw it in the other thing there. Get all the parts submitted for that. We can go ahead and finish up this milestone, and then it'll give us the Space Needle to start working on. Once we start the Space Needle, it will unlock Tier 3 and Tier 4 for us to start working toward. And that is, we need 3 more, don't we? Okay. Screws. 1, 2. I think my music has stopped. Let me go ahead and get that going. 3. Rotors. And I'll fix this real quick. And Jill. Playing? What are we on? Have I lost stream? Okay, what's going on? Start that playlist over. I realized that Satisfactory has music usually playing in the background, and I thought about just using that for this stream and not having to worry about the having our own soundtrack going. Here we go. Okay.
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience.
Well,
Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
I haven't really found a good use for jump pads. I just kind of ignore them. I've tried them out in the last playthrough. They're just kind of, I don't know, they don't do much. Especially we can unlock jetpack. Let's see if we did our research now. Alien technology, I've got not quite enough SAM. We can adventure back up the hill, which proves to be promising because there's a bunch of those hogs up there that'll attack me. That'll be fun to fight off. We can get some more SAM up there and then do this and make some reanimated SAM and stuff. CADMIUM, I think we still need to get more. The zipline will be a good use for transportation. Once we have power poles up, we can just zip along those. It's faster than walking. Stun rebar. I don't have the rebar gun unlocked yet. I think that's going to come in sulfur. Okay. We're behind. We got to figure out what we want to unlock next. Automating things is still our goal. And I think I have... Let's see. I forget my shortcuts. Tier 2 is going to take lots of those reinforced iron plates. So we're going to grab some out of here. I think I threw them back here. That's 64. We can start, oddly enough, upgrading this one. So if we do this, we click E, it brings us to level 2. And if you have a thing in place already, you can just click on it. And when it highlights yellow, you're just going to upgrade. So now this end, we're going to keep working our way back and making it a Mark II belt, which does go faster. That gets your products to you a little quicker. You can see the difference in the sides by looking at them. This one's a little shorter and this one's bigger. It's a short piece. We might run out. Yeah, we're about to run out. It's okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough. So yeah. A few that's gone in there now. Yeah, we'll just kind of upgrade as we get more in. You can run along the edge of these and not get pulled back. If you run along the middle, it does pull you back at the speed of your belt. Okay, that's a little bit. Let's go ahead and get this next little piece here. Not enough for that, so we will grab this and see if it does. Not enough. Okay. I don't know where my music went. Come back, music. Can y'all hear the music? It says it's playing, but it's not. Oh, okay. Hold on. It connected somewhere else in my house. We want that. We want it here. This computer. Okay, sweet. Sorry about that. Got it back. Unfortunately, my Spotify account is connected to our devices at home, so if anybody messes with any of them, the music kind of transfers over. So I'm sure they were enjoying that in the living room. I am way out in the garage in our one of our spare rooms in the back. And that was not where I wanted that music to be going. Okay, what is slowing this down? What is our bottleneck here? We are not getting iron plates quick enough. Screws are coming in good. Iron plates are going slow. So what's our holdup with iron plates? Can we change the speed that we get those? Can I change this to a splitter merger? I don't have those yet. Yeah. There's a way to do this. So if I want a larger amount to go to this device as opposed to this one right now, we can yeah, we can do this. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's add another merger. So we're going to change that to merger right here. We're going to make it go this way and line it up the best we can. There we go. All right, and then we're going to get our belts in here. Connect the belt to that. Connect the belt to that. And then here, we're going to do this. We're going to put another splitter back here. Okay, right about there. Now if we connect the belt to this, here, this goes to here, this goes to here. We've now prioritized so that at this one, 50% goes that way, 50% goes this way. But then of this 50% that went that way, 50 of it goes this way, 50 this. So 75% of the iron should be coming to this one, which should make it go quicker now. I'm just going to throw these in there, and speed it up a little bit. That should prioritize iron plates off of this, whereas this one seems to be producing iron rods at a decent rate. We'll see if it changes and goes the other direction with that. If we need to make adjustments, we can. But that's kind of the way, at least early game. I know they've got some new splitters and mergers that prioritize. They came out with the update. Probably should be gathering some fuel over here. I am not at the level where those are unlocked yet, so we're just going with the basics, but well, that's kind of the idea. So 75% is now going over here and 25% to that. That should change it where this now has enough of both to just keep them flowing. Okay? So that looks good. Now we just need to speed up our delivery. We're going to go along here and catch everything we can. And there's a little gap because we are changing things around. Copper ingots seem to be going through very well. Good, good, good. Let's see how many we have in the storage, and then we'll come back through here and speed this build up. Yep, you're good. Okay, and 5 more there. Okay, let's go ahead and see how far back we need to go. I doubt this is going to be enough to speed the entire thing up. Okay, we do not have enough to upgrade this to a Mark II yet. It is already. So we're just going to keep collecting plates as they come out. Freighter, it looks like our freighter's back, so we can go in and we can actually start from here too. Improve. Okay, all right, let's go back to base and see what we have to do for our space needle, space elevator. I do call it a needle a lot. Once we get this kind of figured out, see if we're ready to move to that, or if we need to we might just need to like do some exploration, get some more resources going, and kind of upgrade that. Make sure we've got enough power, biomass for our power back there. Okay, Space Needle objective, and that is just the build thing, special. It is, okay. All right, to even build this thing, we're gonna have to find a big clear spot. We need 500 concrete. We should be good on that. 250 iron plates. I mean, I think we got all that. Let's go grab that stuff. So we're gonna come in here to our build menu. We're gonna put this on our objective list to the side. Then we're gonna come collect what we need. So this is our concrete. That's easy. Boom. Just throw that back in. We still got enough. Okay. Wire was over here. Wire, not cable. So that's going to go back this way. We've got how many we need? 1,500. There's one. Go throw that in there. That's enough of that. Iron rods were over here. Okay, and then iron plates were right here. And that should have plenty to go. Okay, now let's find a good big clean space to put our space elevator down. I think right over here is going to be for now. No, we're going to need that. So over here. Let's see if we can just throw this out, maybe. Let's do it. I don't have any. All right. Space elevator. You can't be built there because the surface is too uneven. That's lovely. We could plonk it down here. Why not? Why not? This can be moved. Right now, we're still early in the game. Just put it where you need to early on. Everything can be moved. I like to build a platform for it eventually. Last time, I moved it 3 or 4 times. And these animations are pretty cool. Now that's going to drop down from space and connect to it. I like watching these animations. They're pretty cool. Sorry. Every time you pick this up and move it, it does this part of the animation again. And given that, like, when you remove something, it doesn't get rid of the objects you build it with, like you get all your resources back, you can just do this over and over just for fun if you wanted to. All right, so this is the space elevator. Our objective there, hold on.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Yeah. She's pretty snarky. I'm sure. Yeah. What? Guys, I think there's a cave under here. Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can find this cave. So, I don't see it. So my scanner was showing a mushroom nearby, and all there was this big rock. So it is probably under the rock in the cave. And if I can find an entrance. We can go in, but I don't see it. Oh yeah, I hear it. I hear it. There's definitely something in there. Question is, how do we get in? Anyway, all right. Sorry about that distraction. I get distracted so easy sometimes. It is crazy. So I'll try to stay on task here. All right, so we've got the space elevator built. It is asking for smart plating. Smart plating. Let's see here. That's my map. Hold on. Smart plating right here. We can pull up anything in game to get an idea. We're going to need reinforced iron plates and rotors to get the smart plating done. So if we need 50 smart plates, it's going to take a 1-for-1 on all these. So we need 50 rotors and 50 reinforced iron plates to make those. Let's continue looking for resources and trying to find ways to speed up our production. That is, of course, going to be, let's just check our power to make sure we're still well within what we need. Okay, our output, our power production's good. And the question is, are we making enough biomass still? That seems to be going well. How is our sources over here? We still have lots of logs. Okay, we could stand to throw some more grass in. That's really not producing nearly as much, but as long as the wood's coming good. Let's go collect some more wood. We'll get that going. I think, let's see, we can't turn protein into biomass yet. Did we unlock that? Let's go see. If we did, we might go ahead and start doing that every time we get it. alien protein biomass. That is wonderful. So you get 100 biomass for each one of these. You can't tell me that's not worth it. The only other thing you can do with alien DNA is turn it into these alien DNA capsules. I know that they're used for unlocking some research, and you can put them in the sync shop in order to get more sync points. Which, yeah, they end up being a good source for that later on. But the other option is to make your biomass with it. And now that we've got that, we're just going to throw it into our machines over here. And I might just I might make another entry for this here. Let's see if we come. Okay, well, yeah, I've already got a merger there. Let's go ahead and build a another one of these just for alien DNA biomass. We're going to connect it with a there, and we're going to throw in biomass here. And that should be good to keep us going for a bit. We're just going to, anytime we kill a mob, we'll just go turn it into biomass and chunk it in here, and that should keep us going for a bit. So I think we're good with power for now. If we ever run out, that's why I want to make sure we keep some, and my buttons I got to keep in mind where they are. Go ahead and hit sort. Oh, actually we've got some there we can turn into biomass as well. So we're going to go down to add protein, go ahead and run those. Go. And then we're going to go to protein biomass. But that is definitely the way to go to make your biomass. It does require having to fight the mobs, but hey, that's the fun part. Okay. Next, we're going to adventure around a bit. I want to go up the hill and grab some sweet berries. Is my chainsaw in my inventory? I do have a chainsaw with me, so if we wanted to get that going, we could. We can throw some portable miners up on the SAM, so all we have to do is just come collect some sand from up there. So let's make it back up the hill here. All we have is our stalker, and my music's gone again. I think we made it through the playlist. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Right up in there, we've got a bunch of hogs we had to fight off. I might stay this side of them and fight them, because last time I just rushed through them, but then there was another patch of hogs, so I had like 8 of them on me. And that made it just a little bit more difficult. Oh, we got this bad boy too. This spitter's a little more difficult, but if it's just him, we should be able to. No, okay. They can kind of predict where you're going when they're shooting at you. We're gonna back off a little bit and eat. See, he kind of shot toward where I was headed at the moment, and you can wait till he shoots and then like dodge, move over. I literally ducked my head when I shouldn't have. That guy takes a little bit. Sorry, I'm quiet when I'm in combat. I've got to focus. Let's focus, young grasshopper. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, we've got more guys to take out on our way up here. And I might be able to find some sweet berries right around here, though. Let's take this out to make the combat a little easier. Let's see what's going on. They're nearby. I should get a warning. I'll fall off the edge. Generally frowned upon. Let's go ahead and gather up all this. All these leaves. Nope, nobody here? Okay. Okay, now our objective up here is to get some more SAM, but more importantly, get some more sweet berries. Or find some sweet berries for the first time. They are vital for taming lizard doggos. Lizard dogs will give you resources, even like beyond where you're at in your technology tree. So they're kind of a way to skip an advancement there, just to kind of get a little more. Okay, let's go out here. See, there's one right there, lizard doggo, and you can bring them back to your base. Just let them follow you. It is smart to build a little enclosure for them so they don't wander off. Okay, let's see here. We're going to get a little miner out. Here, place that. Fun. I'll check back on that. And 25, I think it was, the next level. Let's just cross over here and wander around, get what we need, and then come back through here. Should find some sweet berries in this field up here. Oh, there's a slug. That's good. What's not good is what might be defending this slug. Yeah, here we go. These guys are a little easy to deal with. Little. Yeah. There he goes, okay. He got me, but I got him too, so. Part of the reason I like to clear these bushes out, because you can see them a little sooner. Later we get much better weapons. This is just the early game. They're a bit annoying at the moment, but okay. I think it's just the two. We're going to go ahead and collect this guy. Oh, hey there. Uh-oh. Who's after me? Come on. Got him. Okay. Alright. That's another slug we're not ready for. There's another guy over here about to attack me. He's a bit bigger. I am going to try to run, but he's going to come after me. We're going to go out here. We can cheese it on the edge of the water. no, we can't. Okay, fun. Good news is he won't get us out here in the water, but we also can't take him out because when we're swimming, we can't be holding items such as our weapon. Okay. All right, let's pick up what we've got here. Grab all. That should be enough for now. We still need to get our... I don't know how to... No? What? Okay. Ah, there's some sweet berries right here. I don't think we've collected any yet. Let's listen to what Ada says.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Research it in the man to establish classification and potential application.
Do that. Okay, alright. We've got our sweet berries, we've got some Sam. Let's see if we can find more sweet berries. I don't think we've added it to our scanner yet. Oh, that was not a good place to stop, Dave. Find more sweet berries. Do I have it in my scanner? Seriously, dude? That's small. I think I can take it. Got it, okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to get a little bit more sweet berries up here before I head back down, so let's just keep going around. That crash site is most likely a hard drive in there, as there usually are. And that would be a way to unlock some recipes. Alternate recipes are good early in the game for sure. But they do have their advantages later on as well, so we do want to get them, but I'm afraid I don't quite have the weaponry to take that guy out, or these bigger guys out. They're over here, right? Crash sites are typically guarded by tougher enemies, tougher mobs, and I have not, as of now, died in this game, so I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. Some more sweet berries. Sweet. Berries. Where's it coming from? Hear it. There it is. Got it. Okay. Well, this one more taken down, but there's this big guy right here that I'm worried about. He sees me. Wait, is that a small one? Maybe it is. Yeah. Come on, come on. Where'd he go? There he is. That one. We can grab some nuts. There's the big one right there. Okay. He's going to hit a little harder. If I can get on top of this. without dying. Could be a little safer. Doesn't look like I can. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now, if only I had a gun. Do not have any projectiles yet. Yo, hey Jelda, how's it going? I'm just up here like a scaredy cat. I just want to make sure there's nothing else that'll get me. All right, let's come back down here and take him out. I think if we time our jumps right, we can still get smashed in the face. That's great. And come back here. What are you doing? You're trying to get me. I think dodging to the side's the best objective here. And I've got to hit him too. Come on. Okay, all right. Come back. Ah, beat up. Whoa, he's in front of me. Oh man, this isn't ending well. Music too loud? Well, I will get that in just a second. I'm not stopping this right here. I can turn that music down, yeah. yeah, I can turn the music down just a hair. It feels a little loud in my ears too. I wasn't sure how it sounded in the stream. Dude, I wish they had like a health meter on them so I knew how much longer I had to suffer before I got him. Yeah, I cannot jump far enough. Okay, let me see if I can draw him back to the water, maybe. Oh dear, that one hurt. Okay, escape. I could eat a berry. That might be quicker, but I don't want to use up my berries, so. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, he is a tough one. I shouldn't be fighting someone quite this level. Okay, I'm gonna float in the water here. You can't get me there. Let me see. The music is a little loud. Let me let's see here. Okay. Somehow that got turned up. There we go. Okay, is that better? They're tough at this point in the game, but like once I get projectile weapons and explosives, he bends to my will end, but I'm not there yet. Come on, bud. Come on. You can't do this. That's what I thought. Come on. Come here. I really want to get that crash site though, so I want to take him out. Oh yeah. Man. Yeah, the small ones I can jump right over. Well, this guy's just a little bit bigger. I'm gonna run out of water. Game's loud? Okay. Maybe you're just saying that I'm not loud enough. Okay, let's turn that down a little bit. Okay. Come on, dude. Okay. All right. Oh, man. Still not. There he goes. Okay. We got his bits. Okay. I did not die. That's the important thing. I may have looked like a coward doing it, but I did not die. Okay. Now the question is, what do I need to open this thing up? Sometimes they're unlocked. Sometimes they're locked. Sometimes they need power. Sometimes they need resources. So this needs power. Okay. Well, Let's see if I can build a biomass burner here. And then we're going to connect it to that, and let's see if we can make enough power with this. We're going to split that, throw it in here. Is that enough? Nope, not enough. What's that making? What a peek at 120. I mean, I could technically just build a second one. We're going to put a power pole right here. Connect the cable to both of these. Throw some of my biomass in here. Turn it back on. Now I should be able to open this. What? Not making enough. Okay. How much does this make? 30. Oh, goodness. Okay. I need 4 of these. Gonna make 4. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and split this. Excuse me. Okay, that's right. So 5 there. We're going to take this out. Well, there. Yeah, I'm going to take this out and put a 5 into that. We're just going to connect these up. So it's going to mean another power pole over here. And connect that to that, that to that, and that to that. Next, we will put, we'll split this. Oh, okay. That's how that works. And once I do this, we should be able to pull that and have 120 megawatts. And now we can open the door. Whew. Okay. A hard drive. Yay, our first one. She's going to tell us about it now. And I'm going to get rid of it.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Yeah. Let's not ask why other freighters like what I landed in the Earth in or on this planet in are crashed. Not like I was risking my life to come here, right? Some of this is advanced beyond where we're at in our tech tree. So that's why early game you want to gather up all the drops around the crash sites, because you'll need them. You're just not ready to make them yet. Okay. Okay, we're going to keep getting leaves on our way back down. All right, so I came up here to get some SAM. Let's go ahead and gather up what's in my miner over here. Gather the rest of that. And then we're going to head back down. We'll probably take the shortcut and just parachute. We're going to parachute out to this island first, though. Okay, all right. Did the music just suddenly get louder, or is it just on my end? Yeah. Should be able to clear that waterfall and just make it on down. Space Needle's going good. Okay. I'm also looking for, okay, just wanted to make sure. That's more limestone for concrete. I don't need that. I don't have much forward momentum right now. We're just floating. I'd like to find another iron. I might have to look around for that. I have a scanner that'll help me find it, though. Ball? Where's my... There it is. Okay. And we don't want to fall too far. We'll damage ourselves. So here we go. Right, sprinting on the conveyors does make you go faster, so that's why we're doing that. Okay. Sweet berries. We're going to go to the research. The MAM Center to do some research on the sweet berries, and then we're going to use some of them to gather a dog or two here. Okay, here's our MAM Research Center. Alien nutrients. Here we go. We have our berries now. Let's go and do those. I'm going to use a couple of them.
This root, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Right, there's not a whole lot more to do here. We need a yellow power slug for that, and then we'll need a power shard to unlock this other thing. And then we can start overclocking our our production devices. Let's see, we've got all this done. We can start making inhalers, but we need to get... Oh, hold on, we can do that. Let's go ahead and make a couple alien proteins, and we'll get that unlocked. Inhalers just give you, they restore your health a lot quicker than food does. And I want to, is that on nutrients? Nope. Nope. Power slugs. Nope. It works? Nope. Where's it at? Here. No? Yes. And I don't have 20 of those nuts in my hand? No. I have 2. Oh, dude. I used up all my food, didn't I? All right. Well, I guess before we do that, we're going to be gathering more nuts to unlock that research. And then, let's see here. We don't have any nuts in there. Let's see. What else? I'm supposed to have an overlay on here that's showing the name of the song in the top left corner. And I don't think it's coming through. Yeah, something like that. Then this cough syrup kind of thing. So there's different ingredients we can make inhalers with. It just depends on which is going to work best as far as resources you can get in the game. But like, they definitely make it a lot better to work with. All right, this track overlay is not working at all for some reason. I don't know if I need to delete it and bring it back. Hold on, I'm going to try something real quick. Let me click over there. Okay, it's working on this one. So let me copy that and go back to my live scene, delete the old one, and then paste this in. There it goes. Okay, good. There it is. Somehow it just got corrupted. I don't know. Like I literally copied it off of this live scene into my other screens, and it works in the other screens. So weird. But that is the track and song we're currently listening to. I mean, the artist in the song we're currently listening to. Okay, next we're going to look around for some more resources. I can use this scanner, which is the V button, and everything that I found so far, I can scan to see what's closest. So we're going to scan for iron. I don't think it's going to show me the ones I've already... Okay, it does see the check marks on there. That means I've claimed those already. The next one is 700 meters away, and that's a bit further. Let's go check those out and see what we got, though. We can try to gather some nuts on our way. Yeah, I wish I double checked again earlier. because it hasn't been working since the beginning of the stream. Oh, and it disappeared. Hold on, let's bring that back up. Iron ore. I think I'm heading in the right direction. There it is. Okay, yeah. We're getting there. Those that are showing up to the sides of the scanner at the top, those are the ones behind me. And a power slug just sitting out there in the open with a spitter guarding it. That is a level 1. I think we can take him fairly easily. Well, yeah, that was simple. Okay, now we just gather a power slug up. Okay. All right, and I've forgotten where I'm going, so we're gonna scan one more time for iron. Should be fairly close now. Bing, right there. Oop, dude, there's a lot of it up here. This is good. Oh, those guys are here. Okay. These hatchers, we faced before in one of the other episodes, but if you approach without sneaking, they're going to launch out these little bees that attack you, and they're a pain in the butt. So I am going to sneak up to them, and then they won't open up. Okay, I'm still looking in this direction, and okay, there we go. We've got a hatcher guarding that. We're going to sneak jump up to it, and then we're going to try to claim these. Oh dear, okay, I need to get up there, that's for sure. Do I have the resources to do that? Let's just go ahead and break this off so we can put our miners down. Can I build a miner? Can, sweet. Let's get that one and one over. I gotta clear this off first. We'll at least get them over here. I've still got to get power over this direction to run them. I prefer to have them all on the same grid just because I don't want to have to manage 2 different grids. So I like to connect all my grids together. There we go. Okay, that's going to go out like that. And there's 2 more over here, I think, at least. Yeah, there's one there. Let me see what level were those. There's different levels. There's impure. There's normal, and then there's pure. So these are normal. That's a good amount of iron we get from those. I mean, at least better than the impure ones. I think there's one over there, and then let's see what we got here. Normal. Okay. So we got like 4 or 5 normal nodes here of iron. This is a good bit. And got enough to do that. I don't think I have any more miners on me. Let's see here. Oh, about 5 more. Okay. I might regret saying this, but I'm surprised there wasn't more than just one hatcher. Okay, there's one over there. Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can shift click that. Yep, okay. We're gonna sneak over here and take this hatcher out. No, okay, yeah, we're good. So you can, no. Abort. Oh, okay. Did it close back up yet? It did. Okay. We're just gonna hold shift or sneak down. I know, right? Yeah. Usually there's more stuff guarding these, especially when there's like 5 of them together. I thought I could sneak in and use my parachute, but I was not able to. All right, now I want to get up top here to get this this loop. I think we'll use the one we had for research. I don't have shoot. We can build our way up with foundations, particularly ramps. Am I on? Let's see. Let's make this zoot mode. Boom. Okay. This part reminds me of Fortnite. We want to get up there, so let's just keep. Let's make. Let's see. 4 is a shortcut for foundations. Add one in there. 5 is a shortcut for ramps. We're gonna cycle that through the big ones. Right there. Okay. Oh, probably something guarding. No, dude, I thought I saw something else up here, not a power slug. It's okay. And we are going to build a platform here, set the ramps, and go up there. Yep. I'm going to take these out, let him settle back down. That should be good. These are hard to hit, and then, like, since they come together, like, that can totally take you out. That's all my food, too. Shoot. Dude. Those do not despawn. They just... Ah, okay. Sweet. I think I can shift hop up, or, okay. Can I build in shift mode? No. I'm screwed. There's a power slug over there, but, like, I would have to, I'd be in those poison clouds if I did that. Yeah, there's some the ramp building like that. I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but it does give Fortnite vibes for sure. Which I of course haven't played. Okay, I need to get out of build mode to be able to shift. That's fun. And I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys. Come on. Just take the hit. I'd just take the hit, whatever. And he's closed up. Good. We're gonna sneak right over here. Get both of these taken out, and we're going to build ramps up to get that slug. Okay. And, okay. Let's ramp up. 5 EE. I don't even know. Let's come back over here and ramp up with this. Do that. And we get up top. We can probably jump and parachute. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Okay, now we can just get rid of all these stinking ramps. Oh, hold on. You can mask. Even from a parachute, I can just hold this down and get rid of that, and then just keep going. Okay, those are all gone. There's that. And I can't get rid of the dismantle thing while I'm doing the parachute. Okay. That's the one I want. Okay, nothing here. So before we start making power shard or power crystals, I want to have this guy to boost production. Oh, there's another one. Look at that.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Not daydreaming, sweetie. Okay, there we go. All right, now we just need to it's infinite. The parachute is. I can just hold it, but what happens is like I can release it too at any time by hitting control, I think it is. But I could literally glide across the entire map just rather slowly. So the parachute comes in handy. You can only have one thing on your back at a time. You have the parachute or the jetpack or the hover pack. And oftentimes, like if the jetpack runs out, you can like hot switch over to the parachute. I never really got into that, so it's one or the other. But the parachute does come in handy with like when you get the hyper tubes and you launch yourself. But yeah, the parachute lasts as long as you hold it open. So yeah, luckily they haven't made it timed or anything. I'm just going to throw my oars into here so I don't lose them. Is there? All right, so let's get power running. I had 2 more over there, I think. So this is going to be 5. No, I had 3 over here, didn't I? Hold on. I never actually set anything up on this one. Oh yeah, there's like 6 nodes here. I think they're all normal, but man. Wait, okay. Sweet. All right, let's see if I can build another miner. I think I might have used up all my... I did not. Let me shoot it that direction. I'm so used to having a jetpack that I keep trying to press my jetpack button to get up. Okay, we can go ahead and set power up over here, though. We can do the power pole here. Next to that. We're going to connect a cable to it. And we'll bring a cable over here. Connect that. Come over here. Same thing. Yeah, they connected. Okay. We'll at least get this end of the power grid hooked up. We'll bring it out over here. Oh, I need this. Okay, let's see. Go back to 2. We're gonna run back over here. I might just build a large ore processing center over here, so we can make stuff and send it over there instead of yeah. This always. I could connect this directly to that power pole, but I prefer to have a power pole there. If I need to add anything else in, I have a power pole over here. But for this stuff, you can either add power poles by themselves with this, or if you connect power, if you select power line, you click on something like that, it'll make a power pole if you're not already putting something there. So it just depends on what you want to do. But if I took the power pole thing, I could add one right in the middle of the line here. So if I click there, and then it's just going to make a power pole connected to those 2 power poles that are already there. So our next thing is, luckily, once we get the space elevator up, it's easy to see where your base is, or at least where you have that at. So we're going to run power from this over in that direction. So we're going to take this as far as we can, and then add another pole, and so on. Okay, if it turns red, that means we've gone too long. It can't go longer than that. So you come back to it turns blue, and we'll replace that. We click on that one. We do the same thing. Okay. Right now, this feels like it's really far away, but like as we get further into the game and have better sources of transportation, it becomes like mildly annoying. It's not really as bad. The first thing we unlock is like a buggy kind of thing. Oh man, I wanted to be up there. Let's get up there. It's going to annoy me if I don't. Can I get up there? That is a passive creature. They look big and dangerous, but they're completely harmless. If you punch it, it's just going to run away from you. It's scared of you. One thing they do is if you jump on top of them, they'll bounce, or you'll bounce off of it. So, but other than that, they're just annoying. They get in the way when you're building stuff. Those we don't have to worry about, even though they look like the most dangerous thing in here. Okay. Well, trust me, it's probably nothing like anything in Silent Hill. Yeah, they're just dudes. You can kill them, but why? I mean, if he's in the way, he's gonna die, but... Okay, let's come back over here and we're gonna connect into the power grid. Awesome. This... Yeah. Oh. Let's hope we're producing enough. Check. Yeah, so the blue line is if everything's running at once, including those miners that are now on the grid, that's where we're at. This light gray line up here is our capacity, how much power we are actually producing. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw, hold on. I often forget which is my inventory button in this game, because it's not this. I've played Minecraft so much that I'm kind of attuned to that one and the way it's set up. We're going to keep doing these. We've got some more of those. And hatchers. Okay, now we're going to turn that into alien biomass. All right, we're gonna hook up one more manufacturer, or one I forget the name of all these things. The manufacturer's a much bigger device, though. We don't have one of those yet. So the grass goes in here. Sort. The sort button. And then I've got some wood to throw in there. All right. We're just going to make a quick, sloppy little setup. We'll just come here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we're going to make a constructor, right? Yeah. Let's see. We want room for. We want room for a container before. And a container after. Let's get a couple containers coming up here. Personal or storage container. Let's make sure that's lined up. And then we want one after. We're going to turn it around this way. Place that there. We're going to connect our output into that. And then we're going to connect this into that. And what we're going to do in this one is we're going to let's just select something. We haven't unlocked that. Shoot. Okay. This is for later use. Let's check our researcher over here, see if we can start unlocking anything to get that going. Okay, alien technology. We need to, we have that, so we're going to make this. Now we need to make some...
Sam reanimation recipe unlocked. Sam can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
There you go.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. For more hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your rebels. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
All right, we didn't have these steel pipes earlier. We haven't started making them, but we picked them up from that crash site, so that's why it's good to go ahead and grab that stuff when you can. Speaking of which, we did grab a hard drive over there, so 1 second.
Sam One fluctuator recipe unlocked. The fluctuator can mimic unique communication through patterns of electric frequencies to instruct reanimated Sam to perform specific tasks or give specific restrictions, such as matter to energy conversion. It can also function as matter memory, reading the exact composition and state of a collection of matter in one location, breaking it down, and near instantly reconstructing it in another location, which has incredible potential for smart storage.
Your friends shit solid to float into a tapestry. Matter and mind and melody.
All right, so we do keep hearing this alien entity that breaks into these conversations. That's kind of a part of the planet. My AI doesn't quite know that yet, and it thinks I'm just crazy. Anyway, so this technology we just unlocked to start researching is our dimensional depot. Is kind of like the ender chest in the game, if you will. It's a bit different. There's a limit on how fast you can transfer stuff into it, and there's a limit of how much you can store in it per item, but you can store an infinite amount of items. So every item in the game you can store X amount, and it starts with a low amount you can store in there, and you just slowly unlock a larger capacity to it. But it's quite handy, and there's also ways to unlock it so it shows up in your inventory. So over here there'll be another, no, wrong one. Over to the side here will be a separate dimensional depot tab area, and you can eventually drag stuff from your inventory to store in there, or you can drag stuff out of it and put it in inventory, or you just build straight out of this. So you can set it to do either way, and that is when things start getting a little easier in the game. All right, so we're going to go over to the hard drive library here. We're going to... Why do we not have that unlocked? Oh, there we go. Okay. So under this research thing, this tab here is hard drives, and that throws that in there. We're going to scan it. It's going to take 10 minutes every time you scan a hard drive. It doesn't get quicker. That's just kind of built into the game. Other research is just a few seconds. This one just takes a while, but it'll give you like 2 options for recipes, and you pick between them. I found an online resource that shows like which are the best, like which tier the recipes are, so you know which to pick if you're not sure of it. And I'll have to find that again. I just realized I don't have it. And then if you don't like the choices it gives you to begin with, you can re-roll instantly once per hard drive, and you can get a better choice, or a different choice of recipes. It isn't always better. They can be worse sometimes. So let me quickly try to find that. Satisfactory alt recipe tier list. Okay. There is a Reddit post for this, and I'm trying to find which one I used before. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right, I've got that ready to go. It's just a Reddit. If you just do a search for Satisfactory alternate recipe tier list, you can find that. And they used like several stats to rank which would be the best within that, like how much time it saves, resources it saves, power it saves, and things like that. And they kind of ranked them based on that. Eventually, I mean, you can get them all unlocked. That's like late game. All right, so we've got those miners started up there. I do want to double check. We're still well below. So this blue line is max if everything was running. This dark gray line that moves up and down is how much we're actually using currently. And of course, the gray up top is our max capacity. And we still have plenty of fuel coming in to these. As a matter of fact, I'm going to grab this out of here. split that and put half of it back. Because that's what we run our chainsaw off of, and we're going to need to get more wood in order to keep that fueled. Or I'm going to throw these in here for now. I don't think we've got any Mercer spheres yet. Those will be another thing to get into. All right, when you're doing a hard drive, you cannot do any other research, but you can look through your trees. We need to make some Caterium ingots for that one. We haven't unlocked the regular Novelist detonator yet, so we don't want to. So this we need. Okay, so we need a yellow power slug to unlock power shards to begin with, and then we've got to take that power shard and unlock overclocking. So once we've done that, we can start overclocking devices. I don't think we can put the Summers loop in to multiply production until after that. Let's see. We're close to these two. We've got to, let's see. Steel pipe. How do we make, I don't have a recipe. I have not unlocked steel pipe yet, so I can't do that research. Let's focus on, even if it's manual, completing phase 1 on the space conveyor thing. We need 50 rotors and 50 of those plates. Now those plates, the reinforced plates, are coming in back here. I probably have 50 of those already in, if we're lucky. Yes. There we go. Split out already. 50 of those, and then we just need to make 50 rotors. This is annoying, but we should have the stuff to do it here manually. I mean, we should have enough things there if we have enough screws here. Oh, dude, yeah. Grab a couple cases here. We're gonna go make our 50 rotors real quick, and I think we can then make our smart plating and send that off and start unlocking the next tier of tech in this. So we want to come here to rotors and start making those first. Oh wait, we have 86 of them. In that case, let's start making our. Where is smart plating? Hold on. Okay. Open. I want to open the codex. So here, we're going to do it this way. I've already searched for it, and it needs reinforced iron plate. It needs an assembler, so I cannot do this here. We just need to build an assembler. We'll just make a nasty setup again. We'll just throw it down. We're going to give it power by stealing power from this. We're going to tear this down eventually. We're just going to throw in our reinforced iron plates and rotors. And this is just going to make our smart plating. So we're just going to find something to do while that plugs away. There are some products that take 2 ingredients that you can make in here, such as these reinforced iron plates, modular frames. I thought we could do the other. It's an industrial part. I thought it'd fall under here. All right, let's make this biomass. We'll throw that into the. There we go. Yeah, there we go. If you control double click products, all of it will go into there. So this is good and backed up. It is maxed there, and it's just pulling out slowly. This is almost full. Yeah, I mean, it basically is. If it makes 4 at a time, it has to have 196 before it can even make more over here. So power production is keeping up. We could possibly even split that off. And yeah, this is screaming for something to come out. We could make another set of 3 biomass burners off of this. And logistics say we do have lifts. So would a lift connect to that? Yes, it will. Where do we want to put them at? That side? Let me figure that out. So I can add 3 more biomass burners. I could stick them above if I build some foundations. That might be the best way to do it. All right, Zelda, thanks for joining. I'll probably be on here another 30 minutes anyway, so not too much longer. Okay. Okay, foundations. Let's go ahead and just build this out above like that. And then we're gonna put a lift up from this. Boop. Okay. Now I don't have a way up right now, but we're gonna come over here and put a couple. Boom. Those. 5 is my ramp. What just happened? There we go. Okay, cool. All right, now I can get up here at least. All right, so we're going to try to fit 3 biomass burners up here as well. If I can squeeze them in. Is that all the way over? Doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't clip in there. 1, 2. I need metal plates. Okay, cool. Those should be right here. Sweet. And we're going to put a 3rd one right here, and then we're going to put a splitter on the top of this. So these are much more friendly for being just placed like that. And before it was, well, they could do on top, but like they have a much better system for things now as well. We're going to connect these 3 biomass burners. And we just got to tap them into the power grid. If I can get through here, adding a power pole up here. And also add a power pole there. That should, yeah, look at that. We spiked up. That's good. All right. We should have enough to go build a production system for all the iron we just found. Those 6 nodes. We just got to make sure. Yeah, we're making enough biomass now to have those 9 biomass burners going. That is, I think, the 2nd best fuel for this. We hover over this. This will show you all the fuels you can do at the moment. Solid biofuel burns 4 per minute. Wood's 18, mycelia is 90, regular biomass is 10. So I think the next step up is going to be the, I'm trying to think, because I don't think we could do liquid biomass in here. I think this solid biofuel is the best. I could be wrong on that. But that's what we're doing with this right now. So we got a little setup. That's 9 of them. We could increase this style of setup because, again, wood makes a lot of biomass. The leaves kind of disappear quickly, but more importantly, The biomass we make from our alien DNA really gives us a lot of biomass to throw in here. And once we produce that, like this step is just to produce it. So it takes 10 leaves to make 5 biomass. One alien DNA gives us 100. So, and once we get our Summers loops unlocked to start duplicating, if we run all the alien DNA through something to duplicate them, through one of these constructors to duplicate it, that means every alien DNA will give us 200 biomass, and that'll keep this going for a while. We can even expand it more to get more power. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and make a shopping list for our other end to make smelters. So we're going to go make 6 of those so they can keep up with each other. See, we need a lot of wire there. We're also going to start, nope, okay. You got to press the plus button, not the actual constructor button. So we're going to work on rotors over there, I think. So that was going to be, oh goodness. I think that's reinforced iron plates and steel rods. So iron rods. So we need to do 1 for rods, 2 for rods, 3 for rods, because then 1 for metal plates. Let's just go ahead and go. Let's put 8 on the list. Probably put a few assemblers over there too. That's our shopping list. So let's go gather our resources. How are we on concrete? I need to get rid of that. If you do have stuff in your inventory you don't want to keep, you can just drag it to the trash like that, and it goes away. Same thing with these ores. Coal, I don't need on me. Our next power level, like this is our biofuel power. Our next power level is going to be coal, and we'll need a good source of coal, but it needs water as well. So we'll be burning coal, and water cools the boilers down. It produces a lot more power, but we'll need to get water extractors, and this lake's a good start. I just don't think we have the coal around here that we need. Let's see, what do we have nearby? What? Why can't I scan for coal? I don't understand. What's going on? Oh. Deuterium is 500 meters away, 495. Like I said, 500 meters away. We just don't need it right now. That one's even farther, and this one is not great. So this one over here isn't too bad. Okay. So power's running over here. We need to grab these resources to start. Oh, yeah. 19 out of 50? Okay, we're getting there. This thing's just slowly chugging away. They should have enough stuff in here to do it. So we need wires back over here. Oh, right there. Reinforced iron plates are back here. How many do I need? 48. Look at that. And then rotors. Rotors. That's what we're going to work on automating. So, and that was screws and iron rods, if I'm not mistaken. So we just hop over here to this crafting bench and do the same thing. So. Oh boy. I'm tired. Okay. Let's get that list finished up, and then we can run on over there. I do like that they have the to-do list where you can just kind of add on what you want to make so you don't have to run off somewhere without knowing what resources you need on you to get that job done. That would be super annoying. It still happens. You get to some place and you're like, man, I really wanted to build this. I have to run all the way back to the main base, which is the point of the dimensional depot. Once we get that up and running, we're going to set up a bunch of those eventually. Obviously, you can only do as many of those as you have Mercer spheres, because it does require a Mercer sphere in order to build a dimensional depot. Let's go ahead and do these slam fluctuators. We're going to need those as well. And I'll probably have to grab more wire because of that. Yeah, no, we're still good. Okay. All right, let's see how the hard drive's coming. I don't see a timer on my screen, so I think it might be done. Hard drive is through. Iron wire.
Analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
Thank you. Copper rotors as opposed to... Okay, so here's the deal. These two recipes, this makes it where I can make rotors with nothing but iron, because I can make the steel rods from screws and then add the screws together to make the rotors. And I realize there's already a recipe. No, that is the recipe. So I would, excuse me, I'd be able to use copper instead of more of the iron to do this. This one goes the other way and gives you wire from iron. Let me double check my chart real quick. So iron wire and copper rotor is what we're looking for. Let me see what this says. Find iron wire is a C tier. Copper rotors. Copper rotor is B tier. So copper rotor is just slightly better. We could, at this point, we could rescan to see if we get something better. So we have C and B. There's a risk that we get a much worse recipe, but there are a lot better recipes out there too. So let's go ahead and give it a rescan. I might hate myself for this. I tell you what, let's save. We're gonna just redo this one real quick. And if I don't like it, I know this is okay. Bolted iron plates are now screws, and that isn't that what we Caterium wire. Okay. Bolted iron plate. Let me check these out. I might have just messed myself up, but we can go back and reload the game if we have to. That's not what I'm looking for. I need to be in the other thing real quick. Alright, hold on 1 second. Let's just... Deuterium wire. No. Wire. That is also B tier, so not bad. And my other option was bolted iron plates. Bolted iron plate is B tier as well. So better overall. I'm not sure which I'd prefer on these two. Let's see. So I think the biggest advantage is speed on this one. It's still, so the original recipe there is 6 iron plates and 12 screws equals 1 iron plate. The new recipe is 18 iron plates and 50 screws give you 3 iron plates. So 12 times 3 is 36. So screw wise, you're using a ton more screws. You're using just as many iron plates. I don't see the advantage of that. What is it? Is it using less power? I guess it is, because this can be done in one constructor or one assembler instead of using 3 separate ones. Get the same speed. We're having to overclock it. For to get 15 per minute, we'd have to have three running the original recipe. So, in that sense, it would make sense to do that. We could actually go switch over with what we have. So let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to select that one. And then let's go ahead, while we're here, we're going to go back over to where we're making our iron plates and go ahead and switch the recipe. So it's gobbling up the sorry. Oh, I got distracted. We can it still might be throttled by how much resources available, but like then it'd have a better chance to make more. Like that's just going to be a way to get them done quicker. Let's see if it is throttling back by how much we have, or if it's like just producing the max speed it can right now. If it is producing at max speed, then this recipe will help. Whether or not it'd be able to keep up, I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, so right now, yeah, it is limited by iron plates. Didn't we switch that around? Okay. I don't understand, man. Like, we could prioritize it even more because it's stolen both of them. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can go ahead while we're here, upgrade this to all the way around. That'll surely help a bit here. I hate jumping through the middle like that. Okay. Gotta speed up delivery. Smelter's slow. We could split this into 2 smelters. That would speed up. That would speed that up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna break this belt. We're gonna put a splitter in here somehow. Logistics splitter. Okay. Can we connect that at all? Nope, we can't. Okay. We are going to delete that, and delete that, and we're going to our smelters over. That's my input, right? Or is that my output? That's the output. The input's this orange one through here. We're going to have a merger before we get to that anyway. So let's go ahead and throw a merger down here. All right, there, let's line those up. Let's line up. There we go. We're going to connect them. We're going to throw down 2 smelters. Somehow. Let's do it. Okay, then we got to get power line back up. So we'll connect this over here. And connect that to that. We're going to get another one of these right here. And we're going to put a splitter. Splitters in logistics. That's not it. Splitters there. We're going to that lined up with that. Okay. And that should be all we need for that. Will this connect? Yes. Here, yes, and yes. Now we're going to connect power to these. We have to tell it we are making iron ingots. And we'll put our nope. I want a merger back here. Okay. Merger comes here next to this one. Right there. We're going to, hold up, we got to change one thing in this. We want to start making these by default. So we're going to make it 3, okay? And then when we press 3, we automatically go to year 2 and mark 2. And this comes here. And then we should have not enough to build this. That's lovely. Okay. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Good, good, good. I just need a couple more. And then I've got to fill my inventory back up for the other build I was doing. Okay, that should be enough to get us connected over here. Okay, that's tier 2. There we go. Okay, now we need to come back through and upgrade. Need more plates to do. Okay. I think that was our bottleneck, honestly. So let's just grab enough to be able to upgrade all these belts over here, and then we'll kind of call it a day there. I think we'll get back around to the other end to build all the stuff over there. Either I'll do that off stream or we can do it in the next one. I'll just have to see. I like to sometimes get on here during the week and do some other work, just kind of move us along. Let's see, just get a little bit more and we'll go upgrade these belts. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna click that. It's this, it's that, it's that, and that is a 2 already. It's 2 already, and that's a 2. Good. All right. That, I think, should speed things up a bit. Okay, we're getting plenty in there. We're getting plenty in there, it looks like. Because it only takes one iron ingot to make one of these, so that'll start building up. 20, 19, 20, 19, 20. So at least it's going to throw that in there and throw these in there too. I want to see this go up to 22 before it finishes manufacturing one or constructing one. Right now it's just even. If it goes down to 19, that means it's using up quicker than it gets, and that's not good. It's gonna go under, isn't it? Yeah, it's like the early 60%. Let's see here. It's steady though. I think it's using about the same rate it's getting. This, really, we need more screws being made. It's making the best it can. I can throw these in here. That'll speed things along a bit. But... So this is producing at the speed that 3 of these would, which does take more screws, same amount of plates. So our bottleneck might end up being the screws. If that's the case, yeah, I mean, we're making as fast as this can do, as fast as it's producing anyway. We can rebalance this if we need to, because this is definitely getting more iron than it needs, because that's staying backed up. So let's kill this there. So it won't send any out here now. So now we just got a 50-50 split on the iron. We'll let that run like that for a bit. This should start getting higher. 24? Yep, 24. Okay, so that's growing. This is staying at 100. So like it's still good. It hasn't yeah, it's not losing any. So with our current recipe with 2 smelters running this, I think a 50-50 split is going to work fine. We're just going to keep that splitter there. It doesn't really do any harm. I'm going to get on back to base. Okay. 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 All right. Yeah, we got plenty now. Okay. I need to pick up more iron rods because I threw a bunch of them in there for it to make stuff. And this is not the set of storage buildings I want. This one right over here. Leave my rods up here. Okay. All right. So let's see here. We might be able to go on over here. Hold on. Sorry. I hope I didn't miss any messages. Nope. I think I'm good. So that alternate recipe did help as far as producing those iron plates. We need to make more food or get more food because we've used up all the nuts. I don't have any other thing on me at the moment. There's a Mercer spear over there I want to get. And I think let's do I don't have enough metal plates. Oh well. Let's just keep collecting nuts as we go through. There. Let's just find them on our way over. Bacon's at least something. The mushrooms, I mean. Let's go ahead and throw those into my hand. Oh, I have 15 of these. Yeah, because they actually give you like I think a couple health points. Oh, dude. Where you at? Nope, that wasn't the button. How do you drop these? Oh, you just go into your inventory and throw them down. That's right. Now you can pick. No. Oh, no. Can I pet that dog? He's way over there. Okay. We're going to shift. We're going to swim. Nope. Okay, good. No swimming. And we're going to throw our pale berries down right here. There we go. Now, let's eat so we can pet. Okay. All right. You know, guys, I have to do this. I've been naming them after our own dogs, and we just had one pass away on us here recently. So here's Ridge. He's a good boy. Okay. We're going to bring him back to the base. Come on. He can join our base over here. I can build him a little pen. I think I have stuff to do that. If not, hopefully he'll stick around. I think I can seat him once he's over here. Maybe sit. Come on. Now they don't have to wander around, but they will collect stuff. Collect's the word for it. Oh, he only follows you if he can see you. So if you move over a hill or behind a rock, these guys will not see you and they won't follow you. So you gotta move carefully. Okay, you can hang out right here, okay? Okay, now let me think. I've tried to build enclosures for them, and okay, I do have that. And they seem to just fall through them. So I'm going to build a bigger base here. We're going to make it too wide, too deep. And then we're going to, he can't get up here. I'm going to build a little ramp. Nope. Is that my ramp? No, that's my ramp. Okay. He's in the way. I can't do it. Okay. The edge here. What's wrong with that? Okay. Anyway, I think I can get him up here now. Let me go ahead and see if I can get the walls ready. Nope, I need more metal plates. That's what the problem is. Okay. Hey, doggy. We're going to come back in here. We're going to select basic wall. We're going to do there, 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 and then we need, yeah, I got you. We've only 2 hours. We'll move on a bit. We need a way out. I don't have a way out of here, so I'll just close it in. Let's get the dog to follow me in here now. Hey, doggy, come on. Pet him. Oh, look at that. He made some novelists for me already. I haven't unlocked those yet, but now I have them. I don't have a detonator for it, so they're really pointless at this pointless at this words. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna bring him in here. No, don't do that. No, 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 no. Stay, 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 stay. How do I get up then? Yeah, he's in there. Okay, why don't we call that a day? As soon as we build this ramp for him. I gotta make it look clean. It's gotta come all the way. We can add that foundation under there, and on the other side clean it up. This will be the other. Let's see, go through E is 1 meter foundation. Here we go. No, 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 no. Okay, let's do that, and same under here. Connect this to the ground. Nope. There we go. Okay. I think I can. Let me see. I'll figure out a way that I can get in there. Later on, we'll be able to add doors, I think, to this or something. Definitely when we have a jetpack, we can just fly in. But right now, he's in there. Hey there, how you doing in chat? My day's going okay. Just been on this stream for a couple hours so far. Probably going to call it in just a little bit, but thanks for joining. Been a busy weekend, so I usually do this on Saturdays. Had to move it to Sunday this week. Yes, I do. I do a Minecraft stream usually on Thursdays. I've been playing on the Simple Survival server. I'm wanting to do Cubic Odyssey. I've been playing through it on my own just to kind of get used to the game a bit, and I want to do like a stream of that one. I just don't know when I would do that, but I'll try to work it in sometime. Here in a few weeks, I'm gonna have a little more time to stream, so that should be something I can add in. And right now, I'm just kind of playing through it. I really just started maybe a month ago streaming, but I've been trying to do it more. it's been something I wanted to do for a while, and it's just a matter of making time for it to get out there and do it. But feel free to follow if you haven't. I'm still trying to add followers on here. And find me on YouTube. You can watch the rest of the stream there as well. I think they keep it on Twitch for a bit too. But I post all these on YouTube as well. So if you want to go back and see the previous streams, you can check them there. All the VODs are on YouTube. So anyway, this is Satisfactory. I mean, I don't think I have it set up the sub yet, but yeah, follow's fine for now. I have to get so many before they'll do the other stuff, I believe. I don't have all this figured out. But yeah, if you have you played Satisfactory before? Is that a game you're into? I mean, yeah, you can ask. Yeah, I just haven't. I think I did those on my YouTube channel. I haven't added the banner and everything on here yet. I just got to get around to it. I've got them. I just don't have them on here. But I'll get to it. I've already got them made. I just got to put them on. Okay, I think we have... Okay, we have our 50 smart plating. We're going to throw them in to this. I mean, I was going to look at it and see. I just haven't gotten to that yet. But I'll check it out and figure it out. I know some other people that stream. They're going to help me figure that out. All right. All right, we're going to send this up. Okay, it's loaded. Now we're just going to send it.
Welcome to the project assembly
and we're going to back out of here and watch this animation.
Congratulations. The Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed.
Yeah, I'm on Discord and Instagram.
The technologies of tiers 3 and 4.
I don't know if I have a gaming Instagram yet. I just have a personal one, so I don't really hand that one out.
Personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space.
Cool. Is that your Discord or Insta?
Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better fix-it future.
Your Discord. Okay.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed.
All right. You see, we've got a little more going on there.
Project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder.
I'm adequate. That's lovely.
Fix-it saving humanity. It is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and or puppies.
That's our objective.
Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
We're not saving humanity. We're saving the kittens and puppies. Okay. All right. Cool. So I'm about to wrap up here, but our next thing is to decide which of these we want to do. We could jump straight into tier 4. I don't think we're quite ready for this. Honestly, before we do logistics 3, we really want to unlock basic steel production anyway. So I think coal power would be a good next step. I can in a bit. Right now, I'm just trying to wrap this up. I got some other things to get done around the house. I got to get to, but yeah, we'll see. So coal power, I'm going to get all these water stuff, and we'll get some coal power going. Get our power grid upgraded, and then that'll make it easier. Let's see, vehicular transportation. The tractor's kind of meh. I don't really use it. The inventory slots will be helpful though, so that'd be the main thing to do. Vehicular transportation. Steel production is going to be for the next thing, getting these steel beams ready and making steel as well. Oh, this is the thing right here. Getting this Xeno Basher is going to help with our fighting, and it does add inventory and hand slots. So we'll see. We'll get back next week and see which. I mean, if I haven't added more, unlock more of these during the week, I might just do that on my own. But we'll see what to do next as far as tier 3 and 4. We'll definitely work through tier 3 a bit before we get into that. So that's about it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for joining us for this stream, though. I will get things going hopefully next Saturday afternoon, excuse me, Saturday morning Eastern Standard Time here in the U.S. will be when I do the next Satisfactory stream. So we're gonna look forward to that. So try to catch me Thursday for my next Minecraft stream, Thursday afternoon, U.S. Eastern Time. And I think that'll be it. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.